a whale kept going back and forth on both sides of the boat, and we were literally at the whale's mercy. We couldn't go. Like, we couldn't go anywhere, which is like a good thing, right?
Yeah, that was a phenomenal experience. Oh, bye! There he goes.
Oh! And he goes.
This is pure beauty, isn't it? I was referring to the view, not you.
Same. Say it, Kate. Kate, say it. According to Kate, it's so long you can't even spit to the end. What's up, guys? Jesse, Melissa, and Lincoln here with Adventure Endeavor, and we are still adventuring.
We are staying this week at Dungeness Recreation area near Sequim, not Sequim.
Yeah, but Sequim is more fun to say.
Sequim, Washington, and it is a really nice, like, beautiful, like, basically nature preserve, and pretty quiet campground. It's $30 a night if you are a non-county resident, $5 for an extra vehicle. We learned that one the hard way.
Yeah, they're kind of strict about their extra vehicle policy. They dinged us for the Jeep, which, even though it was a little bit confusing.
Yeah, some parks allow 2 cars per campsite, and then anything over that is an extra vehicle fee, but not this one. It is 1 vehicle per campsite, and the extra vehicle is $5.
So you guys know that we prefer boondocking most of the time, but this area is just a little tricky to find spots to boondock. There is a casino in Sequim that allows you to stay 3 nights, which we stayed 1 night, and then we decided to move over here. One of the main reasons we wanted to come here was because we want to walk the Spit. Yeah, Lincoln?
Yes.
Spit.
He agrees.
So the Spit is basically this giant peninsula slash jetty sandbar that basically goes out to like a very tiny island at the end, and we'll be walking that later this week and showing you guys that.
Yes, there's a wildlife refuge and nature preserve on the way to the sandbar, and it's part of like the national park system.
It is a fee required, but if you have your national park pass, you're good to go. Yeah. So now we want to talk about the amenities at this park, or lack thereof.
There's a lot of walking trails.
A lot of walking trails. Awesome. Con, $30 a night. Pro, you're right by the Spit and you're in nature. Con, there's no hookups.
Yeah.
Pro,
there's a dump station and water spigots.
Con, a lot of the sites are very treed and wooded, so solar is not amazing.
Starlink is also not amazing. You might be able to get to work depending on the spot.
Pro.
Stay in.
Pro.
Oh, sorry. I messed that up.
You're good. Pro. AT&T and Verizon and T-Mobile are all decent out here. They're not super good, but they're decent. Another reason that we wanted to camp in this general area was the fact that there's a lot to do in Port Angeles and Sequim. One of the things we're hoping to do, if Melissa can get work off, is actually go whale watching in the Puget Sound, correct?
Correct. Don't know if I'm saying this right. I believe it's called the Salish Sea. Is this entire like area right around Vancouver Island, Seattle, like that whole like inland like ocean area. You may find orcas, gray whales, and humpback whales all in this area, so it's incredibly popular for whale watching.
All right, so this is our site. Obviously it's really nice. It's wooded, it's treed. It's pretty, but no Starlink and extremely limited solar. It's plenty long, You get a picnic table, you get a little fire ring, which right now there's a fire ban, but overall, nice. Right here is our friends, Russ and Kate. They have a lot of sun, and they actually have more solar than us. So we technically are the only ones that have hookups. So believe it or not, Russ and Kate are charging us back up. So basically what we're doing is whenever their batteries are full or they have enough power, they are running this little cord to us and we're able to charge our rig. So it's not necessarily ideal, but you know what? They have more solar than us, which is crazy because we have 2,200 watts. I think they're at like 3,000. So that's why we parked them over there. Little did we know, because we came in later in the day, if we had moved our rig a bit more forward to like right here, we'd be getting some more sun. We also stayed hitched up just to save energy, effort, everything like that. It's nice. This is what the site looks like. All that jazz. We're the only ones with hookups. Well, power hookup. Kate, say it. According to Kate, it's so long you can't even spit to the end.
A spit is an extended stretch of beach material that projects out to the sea and is joined to the mainland at one end. Spits are formed when the prevailing wind blows at an angle to the coastline, resulting in longshore drift.
Yeah, but like, where does the name come from?
I don't know.
So 2 interesting facts about the spit are the fact that it grows 1 mile per year. That's pretty insane when you think about it. And on top of that, if you were to take a bulldozer and remove all of the driftwood that is out on the spit, basically over time the spit would disappear. So the driftwood is acting as a binder to keep the spit intact. Pretty interesting stuff. Alright guys, the reason we stayed at this campground was so that we could have close access to whale watching. Lincoln's ready to go. We're going whale watching and he's driving. How's that, dear?
I don't know. Is the lighting okay?
It looks pretty good. So,
We're getting
go
on
ahead.
that boat.
Puget Sound Express. We are in Port Townsend and we're gonna go whale watching today. Hopefully we see some whales. Otherwise, we're just gonna have a nice day out on the boat.
Yes, we may see some gray whales, some humpback whales, hopefully some orcas. That would be awesome.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be like,
Free Willy!
do the little thing. So this tour is from what? What's the time range on this?
We're boarding up here. We're gonna leave at 10 a.m. and then it's a 4-hour tour, so we'll be back at 2 p.m. So midday, early morning-ish.
10 to 2. We were originally going to go to Port Angeles, but it booked up on a Friday, so keep that in mind. They do get busy, but also we were told by friends that this one typically has a better opportunity for seeing whales.
Yes, this one is actually a little bit less expensive, $115 per adult, where the Port Angeles one is $125 per adult. Same company, Puget Sound Express is the one that we are using today.
Yeah, a little, like, for me it seems a little pricey, but hopefully it's worth it in the long run. They do have like drinks and snacks and sandwiches on board.
Yes.
But we also brought a bunch of our own stuff as well. We got Lincoln in the backpack carrier and we're super excited to do this journey.
Hopefully we see some whales, but if we don't, it'll at least be just a really beautiful day out on the water, and that'll be fun too.
And we're with a bunch of friends, so it's all good.
Can't go wrong.
If you guys can hear me upstairs, raise your hands. Are your hands up? Perfect. Yeah, we can't see them. You help the whole boat to move around, and yes, you can keep stuff in your seat. or you can bring it with you, and there might be a seat that possibly opens up later. But people ask, what's the best seat? I don't think there really is the best seat. It's when we're underway or we're on scene viewing wildlife, if you're inside sitting down, I'm gonna be mad at you.
Crazy hair ain't care. So we're out on the deck. We kind of got into Canada essentially. Victoria is behind us, and we've spotted one humpback so far. Honestly, guys, we're probably not gonna have any footage of it because they can't get too close to them, but it's pretty cool in person. One just kind of spouted and went down, and his big tail came up out of the water. So that was cool. Lincoln is on the verge of having a meltdown because he's very tired.
But we can see a pretty clear view of Victoria out here, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's really nice just being on the water. This boat goes really fast. So on the way out here, it went like 50 miles per hour, and it's like quite difficult to like hang on to. Like, we didn't bring the kids out until we like stopped and slowed down. Otherwise, it would have just been like too crazy.
It's still windy out here, as it is.
12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. So basically, we were here, and when the whales get so close to the boat, they have to shut off the boat, like as a safety precaution. And they said that they've never seen this before, and a whale kept going back and forth on both sides of the boat, and we were literally at the whale's mercy. We couldn't go anywhere, which is like a good thing, right? And now it looks like he finally is like, gave you enough of a show, I'm taking off now. And he's heading on yonder.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal experience. Oh, bye! There he goes.
Oh, and he goes. Wow.
I don't know, hope I got that. That was freaking cool. So, fun fact that was worked out really well for us. We're camped way closer to Port Angeles, but the Port Angeles tours were all sold out for today. So we decided to drive almost an hour to come to Port Townsend to do the tour out of this port. And I think that that was the right decision because we obviously got really, really lucky with actual whale sightings. It kept going under the boat and like popping up over here and then under and popping up over here, and it was like circling the boat for probably a good half an hour or so. So that worked out really, really well. But it was funny because the boat actually goes basically straight past Port Angeles to get over to the whale watching area. So definitely a longer boat ride, but well worth it for the sights that we saw.
Anyone never seen a whale in real life?